How's it going, everyone? Wow, this feels very, very strange. I have not done this in like 2 years or something like that, just like talking absent-mindedly to a camera. Oh man. Well, it is Team Rival back, alive, everything's still attached, as you can see in my pajamas. Just chilling. Well, I've been thinking about making videos for a while now, but I'm still in school, final semester. Praise the fucking Lord. And so now that I'm on spring break, I was like, well, you know, I watched all of Hunter x Hunter, I've been playing games, there's stupid shit that I see on a daily basis from the gaming industry, from the anime industry, that I want to talk about, but who the fuck am I going to talk about it with? And so, lo and behold, here I am. So I'll just I guess this is an update video of sorts. I'm over 1,000 subscribers, which is like a miracle. Like, I never thought in my infinite wisdom that I would ever be able to reach 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all, although I'm sure not even 200 of those subscribers will watch this video. But hey, what the hell, a number's a number. We take it and run and don't look back. So anyway, what have I been doing? Well, like I said, school has taken over my life. I'm on that JoJo's. As you know me, I'm on that JoJo's, and that shit is hype. In terms of actual gaming, I haven't really been playing a whole lot of games. I got a Wii U, whoop-de-doo, you know, the best console of this generation. Yeah, I said it. Not that that's really saying much so far, but I'm sure PS4 and maybe even Xbox One down the line 5 years from now will be worth getting. But until then, I'm going to be saving that money. Smash, you know, playing Smash, actually playing a lot of Monster Hunter 3. Well, I played a lot of Monster Hunter Tri on Wii. Now I have returned on Wii U, and I've been playing a shit ton of that. So that is pretty much all I've been gaming for the most part. Play a little bit of handhelds. I play some Fantasy Life. I got that Persona Q that I got to dive into. But since I got to study and I got to do all this stupid shit, really the only thing I do is watch anime before I go to bed. See, I'm all over the place. It's very weird for me to do this after a 2-year quote-unquote hiatus, or death, or revival. I've been resurrected. There's one thing that, before I talk about, you know, future plans or whatever, not that I want to look too far in the future, there's one review I did, and it's not, I've gotten a lot of hate for this review, and it's not the Naruto, it's not the Goku vs. Superman, it's not anything where I really thought it would be like, where I would get a lot of hate for it. No, it's my Star Ocean 3 Till the End of Time review. This review has gotten so many dislikes, and this review has gotten so much hate. Oh, now we know why nobody subscribes to you. Meanwhile, I have over 1,000 subscribers, so there's that. You don't know how to do reviews. You don't start off by saying reviews about how you hate this game. Like all these. See, RPG gamers, they're a unique breed. Let's just say that up front. Because if you insult one of the RPGs, like if you insult a shooter and like your friend's a shooter fan or something like that, they're just gonna be like, yeah, you know, whatever, you suck, and then maybe call you an asshole or something like that, but they'll let it go. But if you insult an RPG gamer, they will take you to the cross and crucify you. Well, let me be a personal attest to that. I mean, the game is okay. It's an okay game. I don't understand. I mean, yeah, it's been like, what, 3 years since I beat it? 4 years or something like that? It has a great combat system. The story's weak. It's a weak story. I'm sorry. It's a weak plot twist. The track that they were going on was a good track, and then all of a sudden it just falls off. And I mean, especially on the PlayStation 2, we have a Final Fantasy X again. I think I don't like going back and watching my old videos. It's really weird. I'm a whole different person now. I guess now I'm still the same. What the fuck am I saying? But like in my Final Fantasy, I think it was my 13-2 review, I talked about Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X has the best battle system of all time, in my opinion, in terms of a turn-based RPG. But in terms of actual, like, substance of story and voice acting. It's just like, there's things that really grind on you, because it's not like you're playing these games for 5 or 10 hours. You're playing these games for like 60 hours, so things that are flaws are really gonna stick out after 60, 70, 80 hours of fucking gameplay. And on a console where there's like 5 different Shin Megami Tensei games: Digital Devil Saga 1, Digital Devil Saga 2, Nocturne, Persona 3, Persona 4. In terms of action RPGs, like Radiata Stories, I think is better than that because it has the unique combat system. Well, not so more so the unique combat system, but the fact that you can recruit up to like 150 characters or something like that. They have a whole bunch of Tales games. They have Tales of the Abyss. I think they have Tales of Legendium. And then I think there was a few more that weren't released over here. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, of course. But I think just in terms of, and like, am I the only one who's played, I mean, I haven't beaten it, but am I the only one who's played Star Ocean 2 on, I forget, was it Second Story? I got it over here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, am I the only one who's played this? Let's see, I still have it out because I've been working on it. Star Ocean 3 doesn't compare to this. I just don't understand. Because, like I said, I was expecting to get a lot of hate on the I hate Naruto. I was expecting to get a lot of hate on the Goku versus Superman. But on this Star Ocean 3, like, come on, like, think about what you guys are saying. Like, I understand it's a good, it's decent. I didn't say it was terrible. I just had a lot of frustration with this game because, and this guy's like, oh, you don't have to use the item creation system. I beat the game without it. Like, yeah, you can do it, but you have to grind the fuck out of your characters. I use the item creation system, so I don't have to grind the fuck out of my characters. Like, I just think, I'm not one of these people. And then there was another one who was like, oh, yeah, no, you didn't even do the best part of the game. The best part of the game is the post-game, because you gotta do the huge dungeon. Like, I'm not one of these people who likes to beat an RPG to completion. Like, once the story's done, and it's, you know, I'm like 70, 80 hours in, I got other games to play. Like, do you see all this? Like, this needs to get beat, because I, you know, eventually I gotta, like, consolidate here and get rid of some of these games. Like, I can't be playing Star Ocean 3 for fucking 300 hours grinding. Oh, and like, and you know, these people act like I don't know the game. Like, I had the strategy guide. Like, I looked through that strategy guide a great deal, and there's just so much nitpicking, and there's so much to this, and there's so much to that, and I don't even want to get caught up in this. I just thought that it was very hilarious that out of all of my videos where I've said I've hated shit and I've like made fun of stuff, the one that gets the most hate by far is the Star Ocean 3 review. Alright, so let's talk future plans for this channel. Well, I don't really have any plans. That's the glory of it. I don't want to do... See, the problem is that once this semester is over, then I have to go back to work. So I don't know, in terms of me doing videos, how frequently I'll be able to do them. I mean, I'm going to record a few this week while I'm on spring break, but like, I want to do a Hunter x Hunter review, because I do have interesting things to say about Hunter x Hunter. I don't want to get into it, but let's just say Yu Yu Hakusho a little bit better in my opinion. As it stands, I mean, that opinion can change, but I'll get into that. Maybe I'll talk about JoJo's a little bit. There was a lot, you know, and just like anime I've been watching, like they have some new Ghost in the Shell movies. I really just want to do reviews, and then maybe just talk about like, just like weird, stupid things you see. Like, what is going on with the PS4 and the Xbox One? Like, I don't understand these people who are early adopters of systems. I will never understand that for the life of me, because like, what's the benefit? Like, alright, for the Wii U, I got it because of Smash. Like, what other reason? Like, I wouldn't have gotten a Wii U if Smash wasn't coming out. But the fact that Smash was coming out, it's like, oh, I really need to play that new Smash. You know, there's like that part of me who just yearns for more Smash. So I got a Wii U to play more Smash. And you know what? I've played more Monster Hunter than I've played Smash. So figure that one out, you know. But just like, you're pretty much, you bought a system, you bought it at its most expensive price point, and you bought it when there was the fewest amount of games available. So that, to me, that just makes no sense. I think that I'm gonna get a PS4, like the earliest I'm gonna get one is like maybe in September from Metal Gear Solid. Like, that's a huge maybe, because I'm getting to the point in my life where like, I don't wanna buy game systems all the time and then just have them be book weights, you know, or paper weights on a book weight. Well, I guess you could weigh it down with a book that's heavy enough, but I want these systems to like maintain their value. And like the Wii U is great because when I'm at school, I use that gamepad pretty much every single night. Whether I'm playing Wind Waker in bed, or I'm watching Netflix, or I'm playing Monster Hunter in bed. Like, I really enjoy that, and I've really come to appreciate what Nintendo did. You know what? Is the library of games fantastic aside from Nintendo titles? No, not really. But the fact that I've seen some sort of value in you know, the system and the peripherals or whatever you want to call it. You know, I can understand, but like a PS4, like, I don't want to spend fucking, what is it now? I think they're actually, because the price drops, like the Xbox One used to be $500 and now it's down to $350 without connector. I don't know. See, these things I like. I probably should research them before I start talking about it. I don't even know why I'm going on about it right now. It just kind of just is all coming out after two years of not saying shit about, you know, the state of the gaming industry and that sort of stuff. But like, oh, and these fucking amiibos, man. We'll save that for another time. These amiibos are, people are so stupid. People, I can understand the collector's value, and it's cool to have a figure of like Little Mac or Captain Falcon, something that you're not really gonna get much representation in terms of actual merchandise. But like, why do you have to drive up the price of these things so much? Like, there's people, I actually want to use amiibos for the purpose of using amiibos. I want to be able to have, you know, 3 computer players, each a different amiibo, and like verse against them, because like it's good practice. It's good practice to play against yourself eventually, and like, I guess like in a weird like amalgamation of yourself and like everyone you've ever played Smash with that you've also played with the amiibos. But I'm just not these days I'm not a collector anymore. I'm really trying to consolidate because I mean, eventually within a year I'm going to move out of my parents' house. Like, I don't want to, all these people that want to buy all these stupid limited editions and collector's editions and the Zelda 3DS, new Zelda, oh wait, no, not the Zelda 3DS, the new 3DS XL Majora's Mask edition, like, people selling those for double the price of what they retailed for. It's just like, to me, I guess the fault also lies on Nintendo, because Nintendo can seemingly, no matter, they could have a gajillion dollars, like they do have a gajillion dollars. They're like, I think their net worth was something like $17 billion, or they had like $7 billion in assets or something like that. Like, this is part of my schooling, you know, while I'm in school, whenever I have the opportunity to do a project on a company, I'm going to pick Nintendo naturally, just because Nintendo, it's very easy. They're a family-oriented company, they're very conservative, because they're an old Japanese, you know, Japanese companies are typically very conservative. But they just cannot seem to produce enough units no matter what they do. I mean, I know there's certain variables and elements, but like, I would have loved to have gotten one of those Zelda 3DSs. I mean, not day one, but down the line. You know, I would have liked to, because I mean, I don't have it with me, it's at school, but I had the Ocarina of Time, the 25th anniversary, just regular 3DS, and I was like, well, you know what, I want to get Monster Hunter 4. There's one game I want to play, it's not Metal Gear Solid 5, it's not anything else. I really want to play Monster Hunter 4. I am dying to play Monster Hunter 4. I wish they would port that shit to Wii U so badly, but I just think that, you know, I don't want to just get like the red 3DS we gotta get titles very correct here. The new 3DS XL Standard Edition and pay $200 for it. I wanted something where it's like, it's cool, it's like a cool design and or something like that. Like, it doesn't have to be limited. The limited thing does not interest me one way or the other. It's more so the design of it. But Nintendo is just, they should just, whatever amount they think that they should make for a limited edition or like a limited run sort of thing, they should like double or triple it, because regardless, those things will sell like hotcakes. Especially, and another thing, the stupid Majora's Mask limited edition. Now, I'm not talking about the system, I'm talking about the game where it came with the figure. Like, I would have liked the figure. The figure was, what, 10 extra bucks in retail? No. There's some guy, I was on eBay the other day, where I saw some link somewhere to some guy on eBay who had like over like 500 of them. And I'm like, how does one person amass 500 units of a limited edition. Like, isn't it 1 per customer, 2 per customer at most? Like, where you just call everyone and then, because I mean, the things weren't even up for that long. It's things like that that drive me insane about video games, because everyone's, oh, I gotta collect this, let me collect that. Like, as I stand here, I have this huge collection of shit, but like, this is things that like actually mean stuff to me. Like Shenmue 2, I got this, like, I'm gonna also make a video on Shenmue. This is I know this is supposed to be an update video, but I'm just kind of going off on a tangent here. But like Shenmue 2, I got this before I had like a PayPal account. Like, I sent out a money order to get this. And this whole, and Shenmue, I got the poster up there. I mean, I don't think you can see it, but I have a Shenmue poster. And this is one of my favorite games of all time, so naturally, well, Shenmue 1 is more so than Shenmue 2, but I'm going to make a video on, like, why I don't think Shenmue 3 should be made. I know it's, like, be such a huge Shenmue fan, saying, oh, well, maybe they should make Shenmue 3, but I think I do have some legitimate reasons. We'll get into that. Like the Catherine edition, you know, the Bioshock. There's a Bioshock 2 limited edition. I got that for like $30. That was a great deal. You know, I have some like signed stuff. I got the Hokuto no Ken for Genesis. I got in the city at some point, and then I just my PS1 games, and then just like all these things like these little Mario guys. Like, I've had these since I was like 10 or something like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's different when your collection is like sentimental value instead of just like collecting to like hoard shit, because like that's just like, you're taking it out of hand to like people who actually like the Majora's Mask 3DS, new 3DS XL, let's make sure we get that right. I would have actually opened it maybe and used it, like just like I use my 3DS like on a weekly basis, if not daily basis at school. Alright. Anyway, so if you guys have suggestions, let me just end this now, and then I'm going to make my Shenmue video right after this, because I'm on a roll apparently. But for me, if you have any suggestions about reviews, I mean, don't, you know what, just, or just things to do. I mean, I do have the capture card, the HD capture card. I was thinking about doing a Let's Play, but I'm not really a Let's Play guy, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I got my start on YouTube. I know you gotta be saying that, you know what I mean? But like, Let's Plays are a lot of work. You gotta be like interesting, you gotta have like things to say, and like, that's not really my style. I mean, if it was like an arcade game or something like that, like a game I could blow through in 2 or 3 hours, but like a game that's like 10 hours or 15 hours or something like that, I'm not going to say this, I'm going to regret saying this, but I could do the Cowboy Bebop Let's Play, but that's like, that would be like in the future, like over the summer, if anything, because I would need to be home and like access, because like a portion of the reason that I really wasn't making videos that much is that my laptop is a huge piece of shit. Like, the screen is cracked, so I have to hook it up to my monitor, and it gets very hot, and like rendering videos takes a long time, and it also takes up a lot of RAM, because it's rendering videos, it's a huge, you know, process, and these videos are huge files. So like, it was kind of just like, it got to the point of like, where me making videos was more stressful and not as rewarding. Because like, I would have to go through and get all this music in, and I would have to capture everything, but like, now that I'm gonna be home, like at least over the summer, you know, I'm gonna be able to have access to my capture card, and I also have a desktop my parents gave me. I mean, it's a desktop, so I can just beat it to shit, you know what I mean? I don't really care about it, because it's not like a gaming PC, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like a ho-hum sort of desktop with 4 gigabytes of RAM, whoop-de-doo, if that, like, honestly. But yeah, like I said, maybe a Let's Play at some point in the future, but definitely reviews, definitely just sort of these rant, talk sort of videos. Like, I don't really have a lot of time to like be playing RPGs. I'm just kind of doing my thing, but there's always, you know, videos just come up. I need to write these ideas down. Alright, let me turn off the camera. This has gone on for way too long. It's nice to be back though. See you later.